friends, and welcome back to Happy Mail Monday. If you're new here, welcome. Virtual hugs, virtual cookies. I am your resident zine enthusiast, Silvernix, hanging out in rural Australia, showing you the amazing, wonderful mail that has arrived in my postbox over the past week. So hi, bit of a different view. Hi from my hands. So I recently did a poll on my seagreenzines community page. I think the poll is still running if you want to go check it out and cast your vote. But it would seem that some people are as curious as I am about filming Happy Mail top down rather than facing me. And I thought, because I was watching other mail opening videos, because yes, I do watch mail opening videos, and a lot of them are top down. And I thought, well, as much as I'm fine facing the camera, this could be a great way to focus more on the mail and see more of the mail rather than me having to hold it up all the time. So you get my hands moving around a lot. But yeah, let's give it a go. Let's give it a try. So hi, hello. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. I unfortunately did not, but I am here and things are about to get really lovely because there's so much gorgeous mail. But just before we start, a few things. One, this bump here, I'm just making sure I'm in this bump here. It's just called a writer's callus. I went writing hardcore by hand from the moment I could pick up a pen and write letters and stuff like that. And yeah, a big callus developed. That's all. And the lighting is a bit the lighting is a bit weird because it's partly cloudy and everything like that. So I'm sorry about lighting changes. I will work on that and try to get some sort of setup, especially if this top down is going to be what people want to do from now on. That actually gives me a lot more options that are more doable as far as lighting goes. So we can take a look at that. So yeah, also I did want to mention something. A couple of weeks ago at this point, I can't remember exactly when, there was a reference to house hippo, and I had no idea what that was. And Emmett T. Bear very kindly messaged me on Instagram and let me know what a house hippo was, and it's from an ad, and I will link both Emmett and the ad in the bits and bobs, because I mean the ad is, I'm not sure how old, but it's so appropriate. But it's also so cute because house hippo. But anyway, so thank you again to Emmett for letting me know what that was. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the bits and bobs because it's worth checking out. Anyway, so yes, here we are, top down view. I'm going to try to keep everything like in focus and all of that, but please bear with me. I'm really not used to top down. I've done a few top down, but yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit. But I have I have things reminding me like where the limits of the camera are. I will get used to it. I will. But anyway, so let's just get right into the mail, shall we? And we have not one, not two, but 3 bits of mail from Billy. And just a reminder, if you're new, in case you're new here, if you do see a post box that is not covered, that is because I have express permission from that person to go ahead and show the post box on the videos. Even if you give me express permission, I won't show a street address because the internet is forever and all that stuff. So I thought I'd just cover that. So let's start with some mail from Billy. So I might just move these aside over here. I'm also doing Happy Mail. Like I have a corner desk for my work, and I have a desk that's just for Happy Mail Monday, but I'm actually on my work desk now. So I'm facing the window. It's weird. It's different, but anyway, I will just go ahead and open all of these at one time. rather than one at a time, and we can just have a whole pile of goodness from Billy. So there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Now I have mentioned, again, I think I say this every time, but I'm pretty sure Billy is someone I have mentioned more than anybody else on this channel. Just because we've been zine friends for such a long time and have been doing back and forth life update newsletters, all of that good stuff. So yes, there has been a lot of back and forth over the years, and Billy, as I have mentioned, is always an inspiration so very much because he's always doing stuff, making zines. He's a zine tuber. Oh, I did open those already. My goodness. See, bear with me. He's a zine tuber. He makes zines, music, runs a distro. I think it's behind the zines distro even. All sorts of stuff. Bits and bobs. Bear with me. I haven't had a coffee today. I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine because my anxiety has been through the roof lately. So anyway, we're breathing. That's the new breathing thing. All right. So we have all kinds of fun. Let's see. So this is 64, 67. Oh, from February. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's interesting because both of those arrived in my post box this past week. And this one's from November 2024. And this one's from March 2025. This is so confusing. The mail is so confusing sometimes. But they're all here now, and that's what matters. So here we have zine goodness, all sorts of stuff, and a note. All right, so let's do all this, pile it up, and we'll take out the note, and I will just have to do a jump cut in case it's too personal. So anyway, okay, I did have to do a little jump cut, but anyways, as this is top down and everything, just let me know if you don't actually want me to read these out anymore or whatnot. Whole new world, top down. Anyway. Hey Nix, what's up? Hi Billy. Thank you for the pack. Wow, $3.90 for a stamp. Yep, $3.90 to send like a letter. Like to send this overseas from Australia overseas would be $3.90. It's a little bit different, I think, if I'm sending to Japan because we have some sort of trade agreement with them, and it's a bit different from sending to New Zealand. But yeah, if I wanted to send just this to the States, $3.90. So fun times. What does it cost to send stuff within Australia? It's $1. Oh my goodness. I'll have to check, and I'll put a slide or something like right here to let you know how much it costs to send something in Australia. Just a letter. Anyway, I look forward to reading your stuff. Thank you. I hope you never feel pressure to mail me things. I don't pay for a subscription, so if you have you have to cut me off, I understand. Oh no. See, the last letter I wrote to Billy was talking about like mail costs and stuff like that, because Billy is amazing. Like has like I think 100 people or so around about that on his mailing list for the Desert Sun, and I would love to be able to do that so much, but 100 people on the mailing list would be, let's see, 390. Am I doing my math wrong? Anyway, it'd be a lot of money to have 100 people on the mailing list. Anyway, but no, I don't. I don't want to cut anybody off. I'll figure out something. Yes, I also used to hear the pee pool rumor about turning the water blue. Just an urban myth meant to scare kids away from peeing. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Billy in the Desert Sun will often ask questions of his readers and get responses and everything like that. Once he asked about tax systems from around the world, and the other was like, do you pee in the pool? Like, do you have any stories about peeing in the pool? That sort of thing. And I responded that That was the myth that I grew up with. Like, if you peed in the pool, it would turn a different color and everyone would know. So anyway, so hopefully I will get the new issue of Behind the Zines today. So I'll mail you a big pack of zines. Enjoy. I will definitely enjoy. Oh, here is something you can share with your Happy Mail Monday followers. Yay. Dear seagreenzine followers, that's you. Want a free zine? Email me. iknowbilly@gmail.com. Just mention Nix and I will send you a zine. Okay, Nix, take care. That is so nice. So I will have Billy's email address in the bits and bobs. So yeah, just that is so sweet. So just for all of you. So that is amazing. Aw, thank you so much, Billy. That's so generous of you. So sweet. Oh my goodness. So yes, if you don't want to like screenshot or write it down or anything, I will have it in the bits and bobs. Email Billy, mention me, and get a zine. Oh, that's fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet. I love that so much. One of the things I love the most about having this channel is you all connecting with each other and everything. Oh, makes me happy. Anyway, so as I mentioned, oh my goodness. As I mentioned, Billy has the Desert Sun, his life update newsletter, in which sometimes he asks questions about everything from taxes to peeing in the pool and everything like that. So other boring adult stuff. Oh, I'm all for the boring adult stuff. I'm in my boring adult era, that's for sure. So you can see all of this. Aw, it's almost the end of the year. So at the end of the year, Billy does have his mailing group or mailing list and asks, whether you subscribe on Patreon or your subscription is over, that sort of thing. You pay or trade another way, you're good. Because I love you. Aw. It is a hard thing. So sweet. So that's Billy's life update newsletter, the Desert Sun. And the thing about the Desert Sun is do not expect it to be in the same format every single time. Do not expect it to always be the same size, the same shape, anything like that. The Desert Sun has been everything from this, which is pretty standard, to this, which is typed up. It has been on like this square card that was like a postcard. All sorts of things. Billy does whatever he wants to do, and that's really cool. Ooh. So there's always talk of like life, sometimes politics, sometimes sports, sometimes music, all sorts of things. Just gonna peek up. I'm just paranoid about being like in the frame. So please ignore the squeaking of my chair. So all sorts of fun stuff. Love it. So fun. And so we have a sticker here. President Musk. We will make oh, and that expression, my goodness. And then we have another sticker guy. I don't know if you can, how well you can see this, if you can see it at all. Okay, that's coming up pretty decently. So, a clear sticker. Interesting. I like. Anyway, now we have some zines as well. So this is Billy's long-running, number 48, my goodness, long-running Perzine series, Proof I Exist, aka Pie. And I'm actually low-key kind of envious that Billy thought of this title, because I would love that. I would love that so much. Corolla Buddies. Oh my goodness. I've never been one for fancy things, especially when it comes to cars. My first car was an 83 Ford Escort, then I owned an 84 something, then a 1990 Mazda minivan. Oh. So again, Billy does what Billy wants to do as far as design and everything like this. So like a lot of his Proof I Exist are this size. Sometimes they're like this, sometimes they're like this, and sometimes they're typewriting like this. Oh goodness. So apparently this one's all about cars. This kind of reminds me of David's A Life of Work series, like the different ways you can define a life. Not define a life, but like it's almost like a single point to fix on, and then you can have like a memoir around all these things. And like David wrote about all the jobs he's had, and this is kind of like the cars he's had over time. And that actually reminds me, I think somebody did actually make a car zine. But anyway, rambling. Oh my goodness. But so cool. So cool. Oh, love it. Thank you so much. And then we have, oh, it's number 19 already. That's so, wow. Oh my goodness. Behind the Zines. This is a zine about zines. And oh my goodness, if you've been here a while, you know I love zines about zines. Little free library. Oh my goodness. I want to build one of these so much. Oh my goodness, I really, really do. Anyway, so behind the zines, it's always filled with so much goodness. Writing about zines. So you have zine fests, reviews. Oh, subscriptions available. Oh, when you need them most. Oh. I feel for you. I miss my Asimov too. Oh my goodness. Oh, interviews as well. So there is so much packed in one little zine. Different styles, different subjects, but all related to zines. Oh, mobile collage kit. That's cool. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Behind the zines. Subscriptions available. Oh my goodness. Aw. And the dedication too. That's so lovely. You can just pause if you want to read all of this, but yeah, that's so lovely. Oh my goodness. So that is a lot of zine wonder and goodness and stickers and everything from Billy. Thank you so much. Again, check the bits and bobs and get in contact with Billy. Fantastic person. Just lots of great energy, lots of great zine energy and creations. And you can get in on being a part of Behind the Zines if you want to, or grab a subscription, or just get in contact, mention me, and get a free zine. How good is that? It doesn't get any easier than that. So thank you so much, Billy, for sending all of that goodness along. I'm so looking forward to having a proper sit down with your newsletters and your zine goodness and all that, everything in between. Thank you so much, Billy. And next up, we have mail from Kari Tervo of Shards of Glass in Your Eye fame. So excited. Let's see. And oh, I did not see this when I pulled it out of the post box. How did I miss this? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Nix, you are amazing and you make the world a better place. Aw, your giggle, your giggle could fuel a worldwide power grid. Aw, happy Mail Monday. That is so sweet. Oh my goodness. I still can't believe I missed that when I pulled this out of the post box, but oh my goodness. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. My. Oh, goodness me. I'm just sitting here opening mail and adoring everyone's creations. No note left behind. That's just the sweetest. I'm absolutely saving that. Thank you. Oh, anyway, so here we have Kari's series number 22, Shards of Glass in Your Eye. The world is complex. You might as well sink your teeth into it. I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Now, Shards of Glass in Your Eye is such an interesting series. It's Perzine, it's fun, it's collage, it's commentary, it's random thoughts. It's so many things. So many things. Oh goodness. Hey Shard stars, welcome to Shards of Glass in Your Eye, the pop music of zines. We're coming in fresh with number 22. Well, let's avoid speaking of that unpleasantness, the 2024 US election. Instead, let's talk about something infinitely more fun. Shingles. Yeah, I came down with shingles in the meantime. Shingles is a severely painful neuropathic skin condition. It left me housebound and pretty much entirely bedridden for about 6 weeks, and I'm still dealing with residual pain months later. Shoo, goodness me. Shingles is serious and no fun. It's so weird because I just had my rheumatology specialist appointment, and they mentioned shingles. It's it's kind of like a reactivation of chickenpox. And yeah, they have vaccines for it now, but it's really expensive unless you meet some sort of specific criteria. At least here in Australia, if you're on immunosuppressants, you can get the vaccine a bit cheaper, but yeah, it's really expensive. Anyway, what got me through it, besides sleeping as much as I could, was joyful distraction, reading magazines and zines, watching dumb stuff on TV, and joking around with Matt. Through joyful distraction, I was saved. My psyche was cracked, but not entirely fractured. Oh my goodness. I tell you this not to burn you out, but to inspire you. Yes, despite our best efforts, the fascism and fear, the fascists want you to feel powerless. They don't want you to feel joy. So no matter how overwhelmed and despairing you may feel, please keep engaging with the things that bring you joy. Whether that's watching fun shows, reading zines, making art, dancing, or whatever gets you going, don't let them steal your joy. Retaining your joy is an act of power and agency. Absolutely. Absolutely. Engage with what gives you joy, create, make art, write poetry, write books, get out there, do your art. And of course, make zines. So, as you can see here, we have a nice introduction here, and I'm so sorry that you dealt with that. That sounds like such an awful trial. And I don't know, I could probably rant about the US medical system a lot, having been in that system and now in the Australian system, but I won't. I'm just saying, I am so glad you got through it. I'm so glad you had things that brought you joy and helped you to get through that, and sending big virtual hugs from here in Australia. So, okay. Now you can see the glory of the zine. So there's a lot of cut and paste of various things, kind of like a collage. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm already distracted by the zine, my goodness. So many pictures and little bits and bobs. The joy wall. Oh, two of the best emotions are gratitude and joy. So on this wall, we put up souvenirs from activities we've enjoyed. The left side is culture, like museum and movies. The right side is counterculture, like Burning Man style parties or other alternative stuff, like the nice postcard comedian Greg Proops sent me about Shards 18. That is so cool. I still remember Kari sent something to comedian Greg Proops, and he wrote back, which is very exciting. Totally awesome. And that's lovely. Reminds me of the Wall of Awesome. I think if you're able and if you have the space, have a shelf or a wall or a corner or something of joy or of gratitude or of awesome or of happiness or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, have it somewhere that you can see all the time, because it can help when you're feeling low. I think that's awesome and lovely. Oh, so cool. shingles hell to the tune of jingle bells. Kari has an amazing sense of humor, so oh my goodness. What shingles feels like. I have purple lightning shaped scars. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm so sorry that you went through that. My goodness. This goblin from the labyrinth. Catalina zoomies in the night. Oh goodness, The Office. I have not actually seen The Office, and yes, I know I need to. So it's on the list, I promise. Alright, I won't show you every page. Big peaks, but not all the peaks. But yeah, oh my goodness. So much in here, so much to look at, take in, discuss, all that stuff. And that to me is like the glory of zines. They can be it's the glory of zines basically. But I do have a special place in my heart for, zines about zines, but also for zines, because nobody views this world the way you do. Only you have had your experiences in the way you have, and just, yeah, I love zines. I especially love like randomness zines. I mean, I love all zines, let's be real. But I like, random thoughts and pictures and things like this. This is just and a random, like throwing a poem in there, all sorts of stuff. I just love it. And yes, thank you so much, Kari, for sending this along. Big, 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 gentle hugs. I am so glad that you're through that now. And I'm so sorry that you went through it at all. Oh my goodness. I feel for you, and yeah, all the virtual hugs, all the virtual cookies, and all that good stuff. And yes, look after yourself, and everyone out there, look after yourself. And yeah, do what you need to do for your health, both in body and in mind. So thank you, Kari, so much. Looking forward. Oh, I can just sit down and have a proper view, or a proper look through, proper read, all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting all tongue tied because I'm excited. But anyway, thank you so much, Kari. And next up, we have the one, the only, the meditation funnies. Yay! This is another, now, at this point, longtime zine friend. I think we can say longtime zine friend, who, out of the blue, sent me Meditation Funnies 1. And I fell in love with the series. Absolutely and completely. And Elias has been so kind as to send all of them since, as well as lots of other goodies that they make. Oh, so excited to get into this. So as always, I've mentioned, as like I do many times, I've mentioned life update newsletters. This is an indefinite article by Elias. Now these have all sorts of things. They're usually filled with lots of recommendations and things like that, like reviews and whatnot. But it also has has like restaurant reviews and various things, and and personal stuff as well. Denver Art Museum. Like, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, you kind of know that you'll probably get some reviews, but anyway, they're just brilliant. They're like Ex Libris. See, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to talk, but I'm trying to read at the same time. And that never works out well for me. But anyway, so you can see two of the indefinite articles. Oh, goodness me. Oh, there's so much stuff. See this, like I've said so many times, and I'm sorry for repeating myself, like there's so much out there to take in, so much media, so many movies, zines, books, shows, all the things. So I really like reviews. Oh goodness. So there's so many. Shout out to the East Colfax Free Bookstore, always open. Sometimes, see, you can get kind of local to Denver area reviews and things like that of spaces and places. Oh my goodness. So yes, this is an indefinite article, volume 3, number 2. Let's see, this is volume 3, number 3. Ooh, okay. My completionist heart, all that good stuff. So we have that as well. I'll go through this one first because Meditation Funnies often does little bits and bobs on the side of various and they're all kind of, they're blank funnies, they're math funnies or thought funnies or nature funnies or everything. Like, don't quote me on that because I don't know those exact names, but this is exponential funnies. It's basically exponential, growing. And like, I don't know if it's because I'm a nerd or something, but I think that's funny. I do think it's kind of like on the nose. Exponential. It's things I find amusing. So anyway, so that's exponential funnies. And there we go, all the information. Of course, all the information is going to be down in the bits and bobs as well. But then we have Lonely Place Productions, Meditation Funnies. I have talked about Meditation Funnies lots and lots, so you probably, if you've been here for a while, you're probably going to hear some repeats and all of that good stuff. But we have Meditation Funnies with the meditator and the little thought gremlin, and this whole series that I love so much because as someone who's tried to meditate and someone who has intrusive thoughts and stuff like that, I just feel so seen with these for sure. And yeah, not just in meditations, like I have intrusive thoughts like all the time, but I just love this. The little gremlin is just self-care. And like, some of the comics are one page to one panel, and some go across both pages, and it's just the meditator and the gremlin back and forth. Sometimes there's a little bit of meta humor, which I like as well, but mostly it focuses on the meditator and the thought gremlin, and I just love it so much. How does it feel to have done all this meditation, not learn a damn thing? Oh goodness me. Well, if I didn't have ideas, there would be no material for this comic book. If you ever think of that, you and your ideas. Oh, I love it. They make me smile. They make me think. Some of them make me think. They've been, like, over the course of this series, I've been introduced to a few like concepts and meditation and all of that stuff that I hadn't before. So that's good stuff. That's wrong. Little guy in my head who tells me, see, again, like sometimes it's not just the meditator and the little thought gremlin, it's just something else. The little guy in my head who tells me everything I do is wrong. I have one of those too. Oh my goodness. So again, I will big peaks, but not all the peaks, because I highly encourage you to get Meditation Funnies, because you know what? Free. They're free. All free. Check out the Ko-fi page for Meditation Funnies, because free is lovely. I mean, I highly encourage you to, of course, donate and support, because, you know, things do cost money. Ink, computer ink, staples even, paper, of course, all that good stuff. But yes, I do encourage supporting, but yeah, otherwise, like, free, and they're fun, and I just freaking love these. I just do. I do. That's what it all comes down to. I freaking love this whole series, and I said frickin', yeah, I did. It's on number 25, so congratulations to Elias on number 25. That's fantastic. But yes, this whole series just tickles me, and yes, thank you so much, Elias, for sending me all of these for so long now. My goodness, I can't remember exactly when you started, but yeah, biggest cheerleader here. Always appreciating you sending these all the way to the other side of the planet. So yes, thank you so much, and I cannot wait to dig in. I think I've said that with all of the mail, and it's true because I just want to dig right into everything. I just wanted to be like, okay, done filming. I'm going to just go read zines now, which is a possibility, but I do have to edit. So anyway, thank you so much, Elias. And last but absolutely not least, we have this Unknowing magazine. This is actually a zine magazine. Well, it says magazine. A magazine I ordered off Etsy. I do like to support when and where I can. It's not something I can do very often, but I try. And I actually have another issue of this. And my completionist heart is hoping that I can eventually get the whole series, but we shall see. So this comes from an Australian zine maker. Well, magazine maker. I'm so used to saying zines. But I will say that defining zines, like there's no gatekeepers. That's my thing. There's no gatekeepers in the zine verse, nor should there be. But one thing is that some people do have a line over as to when a zine becomes something else, when a zine becomes a book, when a zine becomes a magazine. And I will say that, like, if it has an ISBN number, then that to me is a book or a magazine. So I might like slip in zine every now and then because I am used to saying zine. But yes, this is a magazine, ISBN number. But that's just my personal line in the sand as far as like when it stops being a zine. But that doesn't mean that I can't show it on Happy Mail Monday and we can't enjoy it, because dun 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 dun. Oh, I love it. If you didn't know, I'm into all kinds of like spooky things, like yeah, I'm into true crime and stuff like that, but also like paranormal and things like that. And this is Australian paranormal and creepy and things like that. And I thought, yay! Because a lot of stuff I watch on YouTube, a lot of it takes place in the States, which obviously, you know, there's no problem with that. You have Appalachia. I know that like people say it two different ways, but the people who live there say a specific way, and I just can't remember. But anyway, you have that whole stretch of country that is very creepy as well. But I do like discovering things about Australia because that's where I am. So we have Uncovering the Hidden Stories of Australia. This is volume 8. I can't remember which volume I have before. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Unknowing magazine. Oh my goodness, I like this. Nice glossy, but not like fingerprint collecting glossy. Ooh, The Spectres of Geelong Jail. And yes, if you didn't know, that's how we spell jail over here. The Haunting of Adelaide Zoo. Ooh, I didn't know we had anything like that in Adelaide Zoo. Dark History of Luna Park. That's in Melbourne. The Creepy Crown and Anchor. Ooh, my goodness. And I just love this whole thing. I love the quality of it. I love the stories. But like, you have this glossy cover, and then you have, ooh, hello, a sticker. Strange but true. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. Like, sometimes I go off it a little bit, but usually usually I'm on a spooky kick of all sorts. But anyway, oh, this is beautiful. This is just beautifully made. I wonder where the I was just wondering where the printing was done. Oh, Ingram content. Oh, okay. So that's might be where I used to get my books published, actually. But yeah, Ingram. Nice. I thought it might have been Mixum. Mixum? Somebody mentioned Mixum. Anyway, I am rambling so much right now, and I do not mean to take away from like how beautiful and amazing this is. Oh, fantastic. Oh, pardon me. Welcome to the Spring 2024 edition of Unknowing. I am pleased to report that we have reached issue 8 and are not running out of mysterious, spooky locations to explore within the pages. Unfortunately, though, a lot of these stories feature tragic tales of human loss and violence. It's a juxtaposition inherent that a lot of the places we spend fun nights investigating were the locations of much sadness. Ooh. There aren't many more... Oh, Sydney's Luna Park. I thought Luna Park was in Melbourne. My bad. There aren't many more distressing stories in Australia's history than Sydney's Luna Park fire where 7 lives were lost. I was also surprised to read about many unfortunate incidents that have occurred at Adelaide Zoo. These settings are meant to be happy places filled with innocent family fun, and even so disasters inevitably befall them. I won't read the whole thing because we're not here. This isn't Nick's reads. But oh goodness me. Like, look at just how everything's set up. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The specters of Geelong jail. Oh goodness. I do know that, like, I haven't been to many capital cities. But I know, like, Melbourne and Adelaide have jail tours. Spooky. Luna Park. Oh my goodness. And just look at the quality. Like, every piece has this slightly different color behind it. Oh my goodness. The quality of this is lovely. Adelaide Zoo. I haven't been to Adelaide Zoo. Been to Melbourne Zoo. Oh, I do appreciate a good warning. My goodness me. Oh, my goodness. The creepy Crown and Anchor. Adelaide's East End. I thought that sounded familiar. I think I might have been in there. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting really caught up in reading these zines. I suppose that's one of the added dangers of top-down viewing is that I'm more like, I can just like, ooh, hello. Oh my goodness. So, it's so just beautifully put together. I love everything. I love the graphics. I love the typing. That is kind of this typewriter font, but nicely readable. All the illustrations that go with it. This is fantastic. I love it. And I'm hoping I can get the entire series at some point because, yep, I'm into the spooky stuff, or as Black Wolf puts it, spoopy. Spoopy things. Awesome, 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 and very well made. And like, if you're interested in spooky Australia stuff, then yeah, check the bits and bobs. Oh my goodness. Love it. Anyway, that will wrap things up for today's zine friends. Oh my goodness. Thank you to everyone who sent me mail, who has sent me mail that hasn't arrived yet, who has sent me mail that arrived in the past. Thank you all. I am only here because of all of you. Let me know in the bits and bobs what you're thinking about the top down. I'll probably do a couple more top down just to see if I can get used to the format and see if you all really like the format and everything like that. I do think it's a great way to see more of the zines rather than having to have me hold things up or like stare at the top of my head when I'm reading things or reading things out and whatnot. So yeah, I'm actually kind of liking this format. But anyway, so let me know and everything, and check the bits and bobs and get in touch with people, and remember to get in touch with Billy if you'd like zines. Free zines, all good stuff. And yeah, so my goodness, until next time, thank you all so very much. Make some zines, have some fun. Enjoy the turning of the seasons. Yes, I'm in a hoodie, and I'm so happy to be in a hoodie. Stretch, be good to your body, be kind to yourself, and spread a little sunshine. Full disclosure, this this candle was to help me stay within the view. Oh, goodness. I'll get used to it. I will.